Hi guys, this week on the show, another Portuguese Douro delight, and this time of the white variety, coming right up. Hi folks, welcome to another edition of Big on Wine, the show, as you know, that brings you news, clues and reviews about, yes, everything in the world of wine. And boy, have I got a great wine of the week for you this week. Now, usually I bring you those big reds from Portugal, but this week we've got something different. This is a white wine, but also from the Douro Valley, and it is this one here. It's Redoma Branco, and the vintage is 2015. And where I am, this comes in for around €16 a bottle. Now, we normally associate the Douro Valley with port wine, and of course nowadays, after a great deal of experimentation with some absolutely first-class red wines using those traditional red varieties there in northern Portugal. This is a white wine, Redoma Branco, and it's DOC, Douro, and it's produced by Niepoort. Now, Niepoort Vinhos is a company which I do have some knowledge of. I have met the owner, Dirk Niepoort, and he is in fact one of the Douro boys. You'll remember that a couple of weeks ago we were looking at Quinta do Cristo, and of course they are also part of the Douro boy enclave here. Okay, so this white wine here is produced in the middle Douro, in fact not far from Quinta do Cristo, and it's produced from various different traditional Portuguese white wine varieties. So in here we've got the Rabigato, Codeca, Viosinho and the Arinto varieties. Now, white wine is a little tricky in the Douro. You have to go up to a suitable altitude before you get the right degree of acidity. So all the grapes in this particular blend are produced at above 500 or so meters of altitude. Fine. So this is a white wine produced in the middle Douro and actually made from old vines. And when we say old vines, we normally mean, you know, much older than 30 or 40 years. Even 100-year-old vines are used in this. Okay, the grapes are harvested by hand and they are pressed slowly and gently. So let's see what the end result is. Now, we have a light golden wine in colour, very, very attractive, a light gold. And in the nose, we have quite an abundant, generous nose. Fruity, first impressions, very fruity. And of course, a touch of oak there. This wine has been in French oak for about 8 months or so. So fruity, not citrusy though. I would say that we're more in the area of apricot, or even honeydew melon immediately springs to mind. Okay, let's have a taste and see what kind of flavours we can find. Now that is extremely pleasant. The wine has got a very generous, giving, toasty flavour. Of course, it's been in oak for a while. Fascinating palette of flavours in here. I mean, we're getting that apricot, the melon, in the mouth as well, but there's something more than that. There's something quite powerful at the back. It has a very kind of toasty, almost nutty flavour to the wine. Let's try another quick taste. Yes, indeed, toasty, very long finish to it, herby kind of finish to it. Very nice indeed. Wow, what an interesting assortment of flavors and aromas there is in this wine. What is this going to be good with? Now, that's made me think, hasn't it? Well, I think we're looking here at white meat, so chicken, turkey. This would also go very, very nicely with, you know, a summer salad, etc. Very, very flavoursome wine. Now, normally we're looking at serving white wines around about the 8 or 9 degree mark in terms of temperature, but I would say that this wine, given its aging and given its variety of flavours, I would say let this wine come up a little bit, slightly less cold. I would say around the 11 or 12 degree mark would be good with this. Hey, I know a perfect accompaniment for this would be toss a few cloves of garlic into an oven dish, pieces of chicken over the top, some herbe de Provence, drizzle of olive oil, and into the oven for an hour or so. That would be excellent. Okay, let's bring you the heads up on this excellent wine. We're talking Redoma Branco 2015, coming in for around the 16 euro mark where I am, made by Dirk Niepoort in the Middle Douro, from a blend of 4 different traditional white varieties. I'm going to give this wine, with all its fascinating aromas and flavours, 5 stars out of 5. Okay guys, many thanks for taking the time to watch today's video and the little introduction to this excellent Redoma Branco here. If you've enjoyed what you've seen and heard, please do feel free to give us a big thumbs up, and of course you can always subscribe by hitting that big red button somewhere up there in the top left-hand corner of your screens. But until we meet again next week, I hope, this is Tony Melville signing off and saying, hey, be good, enjoy your wines, take care, and cheers.